Emily, come here quickly. Liam made a mess again. It smells terrible.
Mother stood by the crib, looking helpless and calling out to me. My nephew Liam lay in the crib, spitting up milk, his clothes dirty and messy.
You're not expecting me to change him, are you? That's always been your job.
I leisurely walked out of my room and handed a fresh diaper to Mother. She looked at me in astonishment.
Sarah, get back here. Are you just going to leave Liam with me? I didn't even take care of you and your sister when you were little. Now that I'm older, you expect me to look after this boy?
Ignoring her, I forcibly placed the diaper in her hand and turned to leave. Liam, with a soiled bottom, started crying loudly, his wails piercing the air. Samantha, my sister, was lying on the couch watching a show and shouted impatiently.
Make him stop crying! It's driving me crazy!
Mother had no choice but to hold her nose and change Liam's diaper. As she wiped his bottom, she muttered angrily.
Sarah, get back here. Are you just going to leave Liam with me? I didn't even take care of you and your sister when you were little. Now that I'm older, you expect me to look after this boy?
Mom, this child isn't mine. Whoever's child it is, let them take care of him.
Samantha, still engrossed in her tablet, didn't even look up.
You've been taking care of Liam for days now. You're his real aunt. What's the big deal?
Mother, overwhelmed by the smell, handed the cleaned-up Liam back to me.
His clothes are filthy. Change them quickly. I can't take it anymore. Next time, you handle this yourself. The smell is making me nauseous.
She tried to escape to her room, but I blocked her path. With a cold smile, I handed the still spitting Liam back to her.
Mom, this isn't my child. I've never had a child. I can't do this.
In my previous life, after Samantha gave birth to Liam, neither she nor Mother took care of him for a single day. Mother claimed she had never looked after a child before, that it was always grandmother and grandma who helped her. Samantha said she was busy trying to marry a wealthy man and that it wasn't appropriate for her to be seen with a child all the time. So, they dumped the nanny duties on me, fresh out of college.
Are you out of your mind, Sarah? Have you gone crazy? This is my new outfit, and now it's covered in milk. My clothes are expensive.
Mother was frantic, holding Liam and shouting, which scared him into crying even louder. Only then did Samantha finally look up from her tablet to glance at us.
Are you out of your mind, Sarah? This is my new outfit, and now it's covered in milk. Do you know how expensive my clothes are?
She was frantic, holding Liam, who started crying even louder.
Are you done, Sarah? If you're going to take care of the child, do it properly. Hurry up and throw away that dirty diaper, it stinks.
Sis, are you really not planning to take care of your own child?
Do you expect me to do such dirty work? With my face.
Before she could finish, I threw the diaper right at her face.
Your face is perfect for this.
The diaper landed squarely on her head, with the soiled part sticking to her face.
Sarah, are you insane? Mother, do something! I'm going to die!
Sis, you have excrement on your mouth. If you keep talking, you'll end up eating it.
Samantha rushed to the bathroom, and Mother put Liam down and followed her. I quickly grabbed my packed luggage and left the room. I had known since I was a child that Mother didn't love me, she only loved Samantha. After my father passed away unexpectedly, Mother discovered she was pregnant with me. Due to health issues, terminating the pregnancy might have made it difficult for her to conceive again, so she had no choice but to keep me. But in the previous life, I foolishly believed that if I worked hard for this family, they would see my worth. Samantha had been working for years and had many suitors. Her personal life was chaotic. Her then boyfriend was a wealthy heir. When she accidentally got pregnant, she wanted to terminate the pregnancy, but mother persuaded her that the child could help her secure a wealthy marriage. However, the wealthy heir wasn't a fool. After a paternity test revealed the child wasn't his, he broke up with Samantha. Samantha never revealed who the child's biological father was. Fresh out of college, my internship salary was low. They persuaded me that hiring a nanny to take care of Liam would cost $6,000, so it was better for me to stay home and take care of him. Taking care of a child is extremely troublesome. Every time he ate, he made a mess everywhere, and he often cried and needed comforting. Meanwhile, Samantha either played on her phone comfortably or went shopping with friends, frequently posting her polished photos on social media, portraying herself as a sophisticated urban woman. There was a period when Liam had severe reflux, and my clothes were constantly covered in milk. I was on the verge of depression. Mother noticed my unhappiness and even bought me some new clothes, comforting me that having milk on me was a blessing and good luck. She said that once Liam grew older, I wouldn't need to take care of him anymore and could go out to work, and she would take care of Liam at home. Samantha also painted a rosy picture, saying that once she married a wealthy man, she would repay me well and take me along to live a good life. In the previous life, I was truly foolish, believing their lies without hesitation. Until Samantha really married a rich man and took mother to live a good life. They feared Liam would become a burden, so they spread rumors that Liam was my child and told Liam that I had prevented Samantha from taking him with her. On Samantha's wedding day, Liam personally brought me a bowl of soup laced with poison, watching me drink it to my demise.
Aunt, it's all your fault for insisting on taking care of me. Otherwise, I could have lived a wealthy life with Mom.
In my previous life, after Samantha gave birth to Liam, neither she nor mother took care of him even for a single day.
I've never looked after a child before. It was always grandmother and grandma who helped me.
I'm busy trying to marry a wealthy man. It's inappropriate for me to be seen with a child all the time.
So, they dumped the nanny duties on me, fresh out of college.
I thought we were family. Under their persuasion, I didn't rush to find a job and devoted myself to taking care of Liam.
That care lasted for 8 long years. In the end, Samantha married a rich man. Mother, afraid that Liam's existence would affect Samantha's marriage prospects, spread rumors that Liam was my child, born out of youthful indiscretion.
Why else would Sarah stay home taking care of a child right after graduation, sacrificing her career if he wasn't her own?
In my previous life, after Samantha gave birth to Liam, neither she nor mother took care of him for a single day. Mother claimed she had never looked after a child before, that it was always grandmother and grandma who helped her. Samantha said she was busy trying to marry a wealthy man and that it wasn't appropriate for her to be seen with a child all the time. So, they dumped the nanny duties on me, fresh out of college.
Are you out of your mind, Sarah? Have you gone crazy? This is my new outfit, and now it's covered in milk. My clothes are expensive.
Mother was frantic, holding Liam and shouting, which scared him into crying even louder. Only then did Samantha finally look up from her tablet to glance at us. In my previous life, after Samantha gave birth to Liam, neither she nor mother took care of him for a single day. Mother claimed she had never looked after a child before, that it was always grandmother and grandma who helped her. Samantha said she was busy trying to marry a wealthy man and that it wasn't appropriate for her to be seen with a child all the time. So, they dumped the nanny duties on me, fresh out of college.
I thought we were family. Under their persuasion, I didn't rush to find a job and devoted myself to taking care of Liam. That care lasted for 8 long years.
In the end, Samantha married a rich man. Mother, afraid that Liam's existence would affect Samantha's marriage prospects, spread rumors that Liam was my child, born out of youthful indiscretion. Otherwise, why would I stay home taking care of a child right after graduation, sacrificing my career if he wasn't my own?
Are you out of your mind, Sarah? Have you gone crazy? This is my new outfit, and now it's covered in milk. My clothes are expensive.
Mother was frantic, holding Liam and shouting, which scared him into crying even louder. Only then did Samantha finally look up from her tablet to glance at us. It wasn't until the next day that I answered Samantha's call.
Sarah, you wretch, delete that video immediately, or else you'll regret it.
Sarah, your sister is our family's breadwinner. If you ruin her, your life won't be any better.
Did you hear what Mother said? Just obediently post a video saying everything you said before was a lie, or you'll be sorry.
Oh, I'm so scared. Samantha, do you even use your brain anymore? Guess what? I might be recording this call right now.
Sarah, you'll regret this. You're just a servant.
Samantha was fuming on the other end, and I could imagine her furious expression.
My dear sister, I'll definitely post this recording online, just in case something happens to me. I wouldn't want people not to know it was you.
I heard a loud thud from the other end, followed by the call disconnecting. It seemed Samantha was so angry she smashed her new phone. But things soon spiraled out of my control, thanks to the netizens. After I posted the video, the netizens who had been cursing me turned their attention to Samantha's account, attacking all her previous videos. As luck would have it, one netizen noticed an ambiguous comment under one of her videos that seemed to be from their boss. But their boss was married, so they secretly followed him. They discovered that the boss was indeed having an affair with Samantha. The netizen quickly posted a video of the boss and Samantha entering a hotel together online. Before Samantha could retaliate against me, she was already being punished by the netizens. Through their investigation, it was revealed that Samantha and the married boss had been entangled for 6 months. Several videos taken by passers-by showed them being intimate in the background. I lay at home watching the videos and realized that the boss was the wealthy man Samantha married in my previous life. I hadn't expected that Samantha had been the boss's mistress for 8 years before finally securing her position. She was indeed patient. However, with the revelation of Samantha's child and the boss's infidelity, her dream of marrying a wealthy man was shattered. Samantha's company issued a statement firing her, and no other company dared to hire her. She lost her job and now had to rely on Mother's pension to live. But the netizens didn't stop there. They also uncovered an incident where Mother had bullied a young girl on a bus, pretending to faint and causing the girl to be cyberbullied into despair. Coincidentally, a nurse who attended to Mother that day came forward, stating that Mother was perfectly fine and had walked out of the hospital energetically. This reignited the netizens' fury. They flooded Mother's account with insults, calling her morally corrupt for bullying her daughter at home and young girls outside. They accused her of pretending to be frail to exploit people's sympathy, labeling her as truly malicious. With Samantha and Mother losing their jobs and normal lives, they wouldn't let me off the hook. The peaceful days didn't last long. One afternoon, just as I finished work and was about to go out for lunch, I saw Mother at the company entrance. The moment she saw me from a distance, she quickly walked towards me with a malicious look in her eyes.
Emily, mother no longer holds a grudge against you for your past behavior. I've even found you an excellent match with a high salary, so you won't have to work so hard anymore.
Oh? Now that Samantha is no longer useful, she's turning her attention to me. I looked at her coldly, maintaining my distance.
Isn't this the infamous toxic mom? Ruined the elder daughter, now targeting the younger one.
When I first joined the company, everyone knew about my tumultuous family situation from the internet. They all sympathized with me, so when they saw Mother, their tempers flared.
You really have the nerve to come looking for Emily. Aren't you ashamed of the things you've done? What kind of mother are you?
We stood at the company entrance, and passers-by recognized us, taking out their phones to record and comment while posting the videos online.
Didn't expect to see the toxic mom in person, trying to harm her daughter. What a sight.
Don't be soft-hearted, girl. She's only here because she's out of money.
Didn't care about the younger daughter when spreading rumors, now coming back for what?
Even though Mother was prepared for the scolding, she couldn't stand the barrage of criticism from strangers. But since it concerned her and Samantha's future, she still held her head high, looking fearless.
Mother is doing this for your own good. Your sister isn't competing with you anymore and even introduced you to a potential match. We're still a family, so don't be petty.
I really found Mother inexplicable. Why did she think I cared about them?
Do you think I don't know your intentions? Samantha is unreliable, so now you want me to find a rich man to support you?
As soon as I finished speaking, Mother dropped to her knees in front of me.
It was Mother's fault before. Please forgive me, won't you? Don't think of us that way. We genuinely want you to come back. Samantha and I have been waiting for you at home.
I coldly watched her perform in front of me, curious to hear what other nonsense she could spout. As more people gathered, the security guards noticed the commotion and pulled Mother away. I knew this was all orchestrated by Samantha. Since this attempt failed, they wouldn't give up. It seemed I had to advance my plans. In my previous life, after Samantha gave birth to Liam, neither she nor Mother took care of him for a single day.
I've never looked after a child before. It was always grandmother or grandma who helped me.
I'm busy trying to marry a wealthy man. It's not appropriate for me to be seen with a child all the time.
So, they dumped the nanny duties on me, fresh out of college. Back then, I thought we were family. Under their persuasion, I didn't rush to find a job and devoted myself to taking care of Liam. That care lasted for 8 long years. In the end, Samantha married a rich man. Mother, afraid that Liam's existence would affect Samantha's marriage prospects, spread rumors that Liam was my child, born out of youthful indiscretion.
Why else would you stay home taking care of a child right after graduation, sacrificing your career if he wasn't your own?
It was an argument I couldn't win.
Are you out of your mind, Sarah? Have you gone crazy? This is my new outfit, and now it's covered in milk. My clothes are expensive.
Mother was frantic, holding Liam and shouting, which scared him into crying even louder. Only then did Samantha finally look up from her tablet to glance at us. Samantha and Mother stood in the living room, watching David being taken away by the police. Both had bruises on their faces, and their clothes were stained with blood.
It's all your fault. If you hadn't insisted I keep this child, would I be in this mess now?
And you have the nerve to blame me? I told you to be careful when choosing a partner. Who knew you'd end up with a thug?
Were you that desperate? You found this kind of man attractive? Shameful.
And you have the nerve to laugh? Wasn't it you who brought David home?
Samantha glared at me viciously. Mother also turned her gaze towards me.
You little troublemaker, haven't you caused us enough harm? Now you're bringing outsiders to bully us at home?
Didn't you say life was tough? So I found you a head of the household.
Seeing that they were about to rush at me, I immediately pointed to the door.
The police haven't gone far. If they hear any commotion, they'll come back.
Seeing their gritted teeth but not daring to make a move, I smiled and walked out the door.
What I didn't expect was that Samantha would have an accident that very night. According to the neighbors, Mother and Samantha were arguing at home, so loudly that the whole building could hear. Then Samantha stormed out of the house, with Mother following behind. They had another altercation at the stairwell. Samantha accidentally missed a step and fell, breaking her arm.
The first thing she said when she woke up after surgery was that she wanted to cut ties with Mother. This time, the once inseparable mother and daughter were completely estranged. Mother returned to her hometown alone, vowing never to meddle in my or Samantha's affairs again. David moved into our home under the pretense of taking care of Samantha and forced her to marry him. Later, I was transferred to the company's headquarters, leaving the city where I had lived for over 20 years. It was said that after David and Samantha got together, they often fought. Once, David accidentally pushed Samantha off the balcony, resulting in her losing both legs. But without David, Samantha couldn't manage her life. She was forced to forgive him and lived under his constant abuse.
Years later, I suddenly received a call from an unknown number.
Aunt, can you come and take me away? My parents fight all the time and don't care about me.
It was my nephew, Chris, calling. Hearing his pitiful voice, I smirked and refused without hesitation.
I can't take you away. You should stay with your parents.
In the previous life, didn't you resent me for taking you away from your mother? Then in this life, stay by her side. This is your own wish. In this life, I will live only for myself. The end.